Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football and welcome to the Fantasy Tips Show. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how my game week 4 went and how my game week 5 is looking in terms of team selection and my captaincy options. So, obviously, I usually do a lot of FPL content here and UCL content. So, make sure to smash the like button. The channel is still new and make sure to subscribe as well. I'll really appreciate it. So, let's get straight into it. So as you can see on screen right now, Creme de la Pre, my very good team there. I actually played my wildcard this week. I really had to play my wildcard because I really wanted the likes of Ronaldo and those kind of players, and I could not leave them out. And I also did not want players like Townsend. Yeah, the same guy who ended up banging a goal and assist a couple of days later. That was very, very painful. I actually left my wildcard very late. I actually played it on the Friday morning. One day before the game because we had about a couple of injuries. Let me show you how my team looked before that. So in game week 3, this is how it looked in game week 3. So in game week 3, I actually had the likes of Kufal, Shaw, Sa, Fernandez, Townsend, Rafinha, Vardy, Antonio, Ben White, Obafemi, Target. So I really wanted to take out Target. I also really wanted to take out Townsend, as I said. I wanted to take out, obviously, Ward as the goalkeeper, second choice goalkeeper. I wanted to replace Fernandez with Ronaldo up front. I wanted to get rid of Rafinha because I still did not know whether he was going to play because of the Brazil thing. Townsend, I wanted to get rid of him. Also, Kufal, West Ham are conceding a lot of goals. So I wanted to get rid of them. I still would have had more points even if I would have had more points. I still have more points than the ones I would have had even if I didn't play the wildcard. So that's a good thing. But let's go to the game week 4. Let me go to the game week 4 review. So this is how my team looked in game week 4. So Schmeichel remained in goal. I changed that back on Saturday. I actually had Wolves goalkeeper Sa, but I changed it back to Schmeichel, and he picked up 4 points in a loss, which I'm happy with. I also had Shaw at the back, picked up an assist for United for Ronaldo's goal. Should have had a clean sheet. Disappointed he conceded against Newcastle, but I really have to have him in my team because of the ownership. I usually prefer having cheaper defenders, but since he's really very well owned, I really had to have him in. Duffy has done great for me in the 3 weeks. I've had him scored a goal, has now kept a clean sheet, although he's picking up yellow cards, which I don't like. Ben White kept a clean sheet against Norwich. Also, him picked up a yellow card. Torres was in. I liked the position he was playing up front, but didn't work out this week. Salah, obviously, I had to have him in. He scored against Leeds, could have had 2 or 3. Salah, disappointed, didn't get anything against Wolves. I'm looking to take him out. I'm going to give him one more week. I see how he does. If he doesn't do good, I'm going to take him out. Brought in Ronaldo, I was quite happy with. And I also brought in Aubameyang. Now, the reason I brought in Aubameyang wasn't because I like Arsenal. It's because he has a very good record against Norwich and Burnley, and those were his 2 fixtures. And then I had to bring him in. And it actually worked out at the end of the day. Lucky goal or not, he did get me 18 points. Antonio's a disappointment. The -1 was really, really bad, but he's owned by so many. I was thinking of taking him out, but I did not have the guts. I did not have the guts of taking him out before a game against Southampton after the goals they've been scoring. So Alan wasn't originally on my team. He came on for Mason Mount, who I actually had on my wildcard as well. I thought at home to Aston Villa, I'll definitely get something since Martinez is not there. And it's a cheaper route to covering for Lukaku, basically. I was quite disappointed I placed Cody as a second sub. I wanted to put him as a first sub, but I mean, I thought I didn't think anyone wouldn't play. That's the thing. I thought everyone would start, so I didn't really pay attention to it. And also, I thought, you know what, Alan against Burnley at home, he could pick up the clean sheet point, 3 points guaranteed. If Cody concedes, he'll pick up maybe 1 or 2. So I just put Alan there. So that's how my team looked for game week 4. So 64 points. As you can see, a lot of green arrows on the right, so I'll definitely take that. I'm happy with that. I'll definitely take that. So yeah. So my game week 5 team, what kind of changes am I looking to make? Which kind of changes am I looking to make? Let's go to my game week 5 team. So this is what I have as of now. Obviously, Schmeichel playing against Brighton. Ayling has now come in. I brought him in on my wildcard, left him on the bench for the Liverpool game. He's now in for the Friday night kickoff against Newcastle. Connor Cody is in as well. Brought him in for the wildcard. This guy came in as a wildcard for the future, for the next 3-4 weeks. Not for the actual first game that I brought him for the wildcard for. not the first week, but the second week mainly. Ben White against Burnley, hoping for something there. Shaw against West Ham. West Ham don't have Antonio now. Could be a clean sheet maybe. Sa against Norwich, as I said. Sa didn't score against Wolves. Last chance against Norwich. Ferran Torres against Southampton at home. Will he play? Will he not? We have to wait and see. Salah as the captaincy armband as of now. Jimenez brought him in this week for Antonio. I did not want to leave Antonio on my bench. I really wanted someone to cover for Wolves in terms of attacking. They scored 2 goals in the last game. They have Brentford next. Brentford have not won a game since they beat Arsenal in the opening day. So I like Jimenez as an option, although sometimes he plays deep. Let's see how he does against Brentford. And his other fixtures coming up until like game week 9 or something are really quite good. So I'm happy to have Jimenez. And I also did not want to lose value on Antonio. I wanted that extra 0.2. Bought him in at 7.5 and I sold him at 7.9. So I'm happy to sell him at 7.7 basically. So getting that extra 0.2. Aubameyang is still in, has scored 8 goals against Burnley since he came to the league. I'm happy to have him in, and Cristiano Ronaldo as well. I currently have Mason Mount on the bench, Duffy on the bench, and Alan on the bench. Could be tempted to bring in Duffy because he's such a massive threat from set pieces, but I'm not sure on at whose position. And Mason Mount against Tottenham away, I'm just hoping it ends as a dull 0-0 like it did last season. So the only other options I'm considering in terms of captaincy are Aubameyang against Burnley, but it's massive risk because he's away from home. Ronaldo against West Ham is also away from home. As you can see, the vice captaincy is on Brentford, Jimenez against Brentford, and then Salah as my captain. I don't think I'm going to change that. That's how my team is looking. Sub already made. Let me check my overall rank as of now. Let me see. I'm currently at 700k, around 770k in the world. So I'm happy with that, at least above the millions. Hoping to improve. The highest I've been this one is like 400k. So let's see how I do. In terms of other captaincy options, you could consider Mane against Crystal Palace. Maybe you could easily go for, let's say, a Leeds striker, maybe if they score against Newcastle, but very, very risky. City, if we knew who was going to start, I think they'll win that game by 3 or 4, but you're not sure who's going to start. So Chelsea as well against Spurs, Spurs against Chelsea, very, very tough. I think this week again, the captaincy will be spread. So that is how my team is looking for match week 5. Let me know how your teams are looking and who you're captaining for this week. Thank you for watching the Fantasy Tips show. I usually do it live, but this week I kept it short. So make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe. I'll really appreciate it. And I'll catch up with you guys on the next